Step into the skyline where dreams touch the stars. From penthouses to villas, we're raising the bars. Gold in our pockets with views so divine. In the world of real estate, it's all about the shine. Always bet on the house.
Always bet on the house.
Living life in the fast lane, stories waiting to be told.
Welcome to another episode of Always Bet on the House. I am your hostess with the mostest, Chrishena Stanley, owner and managing broker of STK Property Group. And I am here with one of my favorite people, Ian of Avia Media Group. And I know from personal experience, having worked with him for the last, I guess it's almost 5 years. That, he does professional real estate photography, drone, video. I mean, I've had so much success because I work with him and we work together. So we're going to talk about the importance of having really professional and gorgeous photography. This is both for owners, brokers, real estate agents. I mean, now everything starts online. Everybody is extremely visual. So you basically, kind of putting yourself out of the game if you don't invest in having just the most gorgeous photos and creating that story and creating that lifestyle, because people fall in love online now. And that's when they actually make the effort to go into the home. If they don't fall in love online, you're not even getting a showing. And that's just the reality of it. I mean, would you agree?
I definitely think so. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, oh my God, I'm so excited.
I'm thrilled to be here. This is
yes,
great.
And you are the absolute best. I'm not saying that because he didn't pay me to say that.
No, I'm not a sponsor of the show.
He can though.
At what point in the podcast does Gene bring us cocktails?
When does that happen? It hasn't happened, but I think we should make that a part of the podcast. And especially it's a Friday.
It is Friday afternoon, right? It's happy hour.
Gene,
legit.
when are you going to the bar?
Where are you going?
I think we're actually getting cocktails. This guy is just the best. He's the best. Oh my God, and then I'm sorry, and we're gonna dive right in. But a quick aside, if it wasn't for you, this may not have happened because you actually introduced Gene and I to one another. So you were behind all of this magic that's happening. So you're just amazing to me on so many levels.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
So now let's get back to serious business as we're looking at two cold Modelos that should be right here.
Yeah, right. So what you talked about media, and also what you said about being online. I heard a recent statistic. I have looked, but I have not been able to find the source of the statistic. So if it's not true, it doesn't surprise me, but it's such a strong number that it doesn't surprise me. And the statistic is that over 80% of real estate transactions begin as conversations on social media.
I absolutely believe that.
I totally believe it.
I do. Because the behaviors nowadays, most things do take place there.
Everyone is on their phone, from people with no money to people with all the money in the world. Look at Trump and Musk and Hormozy and Grant Cardone. They've all on their phone all the time. That's where people have their attention. And when they're on their phone, they're on one of 4 apps.
Right.
So you need to have that presence, and the better the presence, the better the quality of that media, whether it's photography or video. The longer attention you're going to get, because we've all turned into goldfish, and this is so easy to do. It's super dismissive, but it's well, that's not interesting. In 2 seconds, they're going to go.
You literally do have 2 seconds to grab somebody's attention nowadays. Yeah. And if you don't within the 2 seconds, bye-bye.
Right. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm on Instagram a lot because, we're a visual company, and I like to see what my clients are doing. I like to see what our competitors are doing. Right. And I really try to keep my finger on the pulse of the industry in Vegas. Yeah. And I see competitors' videos of clients who are not ours, and they start their video all the same way. Welcome to 123 Sesame Street.
Right, and it's very generic. And it doesn't grab their attention.
No hook. You gotta have a hook.
See, that's what whenever we shot our videos, you always told me you gotta have a hook.
Gotta have a hook.
You gotta have a hook. Grab them. You gotta grab them right away.
Yeah, you have to, because people are just gonna that takes that's as much energy. And this is the funny part. That's as much energy as using your blinker, but people don't do that either.
Right.
But it's that flick. I mean, that's how dismissive.
Right, they are. And then, because it almost, we live in a world where it's endless amount of information, endless amount of sensory, stimulation. So we just feel like, oh, if it's not that one, it'll be something else. So we just keep going and keep going. So you really have to grab them immediately.
Right. It's like that hunt for something better.
Yes.
Always look for something better. And that might be one movement away.
Right.
And so what we try to do is create that thing that keeps them locked in.
Right. That excites them right away, grabs their attention.
And what we try to do is we try to create something that lasts long enough, and the hook is interesting enough to get them to watch a little bit longer. So it's not just we need to create the hook and then we'll show the video. How do we create the video? How do we craft the video so that people continue to watch more of it?
Right.
So,
so it becomes interesting enough.
Right. Yeah. So like, okay, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? And keep them in the video. And then the beautiful thing about the strategy of that is now that they're watching more of it, the algorithm sees it, says, hey, these people are getting like 45% watch time.
Right.
Share it to more people, see how they react. And then it just, hopefully it's cannonballs from there and goes viral.
And that's what I love about the kind of portal. Once you become a client of yours, me as a broker, then you can get set up and you have like a whole portal that you can go in and view. And so you can see on the back end who's looking at it, and everything is kind of very measurable, and you can, you've got really good data information.
Yeah.
That you can share with your client.
You're specifically talking about the property websites that we have. Yeah. Those are really good tools, especially if you are interested in running ads for your property.
Right.
Because ads will get in front of people that don't follow you. So, and if you need to figure out where people are coming from, you can do like a shotgun approach, and then you can see, like I'm going to run ads in San Francisco, Seattle, and Los Angeles, and Chicago. Then after a week, you can see where did Facebook get the most traction from in those areas.
And then
so your shotgun approach, and then your sniper approach. Well, LA kicked ass, so I'm just going to target. Right. Can I swear on this podcast?
Yeah, can you?
All right.
Shit. No, I'm joking.
I love your genuineness. So it's like shotgun approach and then sniper approach. Like, okay, we tried these 4 markets, and LA was 2-1 over everybody else. So now we can target our ads in LA, and that just gives you the edge in finding the right buyer for that property.
Right, absolutely.
And as we're seeing now, like inventory is beginning to creep up. So I think actively marketing even stronger is going to be more.
Yeah. Because now it's going to be more competition. So you have to stand out from the crowd a bit more. Yep. So it's going to be more important that you invest in really beautiful photography. It's going to be more important that you get with a team like yours. So it's not just about the photography. On the back end, you guys also have ways to market where you offer templates for just sold, just listed, and they already are set so that they work really well with all of the social media, so that they work well with Instagram. They're vertical, horizontal, or whatever you need. So you can put on, because I'm not like that, savvy with social media. So that makes it really easy because they have to be a certain way in order to post correctly.
And our system is set up that if you have an assistant, we can give her access to your account, basically your account, and but not give her admin rights to it.
Right.
So he or she can use all the tools without compromising you if something goes screwy.
Right, exactly.
Which things,
writing
things
curse
happen.
words on your Instagram post is really goes down.
People are funny.
People are a little bit strange sometimes, right? Yeah. But it does make a huge difference. I don't know. I can't say what I can say from experience is I know that I had a listing at one of the Blue Heron, one of the second Blue Heron builds. I did a lot of flips in that community over there in Stair Court, and this one had a basement, and this was at a time, it was during the election period, so there was not much movement in the market at all. And we put it on, you guys did all the photography and video. I sold that place in like 10 days, but highest selling home in that community ever.
Nice.
And because of us working together, because I'd done maybe 6 in that community, we got the price per square foot up about 30% over the highest price of 2607 Mystere was the highest when we bought it before, doing all these flips. So I know for a fact, in 10 days when everything was sitting, like inventory was sitting, because election period is always a very difficult time to sell because people just don't know what's going on, and so election plus the economy was inflation was awful. Yeah. So to have something sell for, almost $2 million and like 10 days when nothing else is moving in that area was huge. Yeah. And I definitely know that a lot of that had to do with the fact that it was packaged and presented in such a beautiful way because I worked with you.
Oh, yes, thank you.
I give a lot of credit to you. I'm great at what I do, but you start the comment. You get your photography gets the people interested.
Right. Some people say that it's the photography that sells the house, right?
Yeah.
I totally disagree with that. It's if the photography sold the house, there'd be 17,000 real estate photographers and no real estate agents. Like it is the salesperson's job to sell the house.
I agree.
I really believe that our role is to generate enough interest to sell showings.
Right.
You know, and here's the thing, like I've done a bunch of research. I'm now a CE instructor. I have a 1-hour class on how to market your listing the proper ways.
Yeah.
It's called Market Ready Media, Stats, Strategies, and Standout Listings.
I will be there May 27th.
Tune into our Instagram feed because we're always going to be putting out invites out there.
We'll give you all the info at the end.
Put the notices there. But in the research I did, like there's literally no downside to professional listing media.
Right.
Like because it's designed to get more traction, more eyes on the property, you know, more people are going to be looking at it. More people looking at it means more showing requests. More showing requests means more offers. More offers means highest and best.
Yes, absolutely.
So and there's no downside. Like, you know, the realtor wins because they get it's also been proven it's shorter days on market and higher value than houses without professional photography.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
So, and you know, you always get like the big package. So I'm a big believer that while video is such a powerful tool right now, and it can help with marketing the home. And we have clients who've told us that a video sold the house. Multiple clients that's happened.
The videos are gorgeous.
Videos are great. I'm a bigger believer that the video is really more about marketing you as an agent.
Right. That's your place to shine. Show your personality. Show how you really do sell the home, apart from how another agent may sell the home. So that's why I love doing the videos, because you really do get an opportunity to show your character.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's one of those things, like the statistics back it up. I think it's a NAR statistic that said 70% of homeowners would prefer to list with an agent who uses video in their marketing. 70% is a humongous number.
I'm not surprised.
You know, if you go in and let's say you're going into competition with somebody for a $5 million house, right? If they don't use video, and then you go into your listing presentation and you have video showing something like this, then like, what are the odds that you will lose that listing?
Right, you don't.
Because that video does not do its job. Like, I think it's small.
Yeah.
I don't have any statistical data to back it up.
Right, I agree.
Video definitely helps.
It makes a huge difference. Yeah, you're right. Not only, it's a great marketing tool. Hands down. You can't argue with that.
Absolutely not. And marketing is everything.
Yeah, and it gives you a way to shine and separate from the pack. Because, you know, in our business, there are a lot of agents, but you have to show why you are the one that should have the house.
Exactly.
Right? Why they should always bet on you and the house.
I always bet on the house. Yeah.
Right, absolutely. So now let's talk about drone, because you do beautiful drone photography, and drone is huge now.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about drone technology.
Oh, it's come a long way. It's been interesting. A little bit of turmoil since the tariffs kicked in. Like, DJI is the big brand for drones. They make a beautiful product. Trump and China kind of button heads right now, and they just released this amazing new piece of hardware.
It's very expensive.
It's like $4,000 or $5,000 probably.
Wow.
But they're not releasing it in America because of the tariffs. So like, there's people who are dead set on like, oh, this is the new tool, this is going to be amazing, and now they can't buy it.
Right.
And so I was actually just in Scottsdale last weekend teaching a luxury video workshop, and I crashed my drone because the controller decided to have a recalibration error while it was landing, and the drone thought that I was pushing the sticks, and it ended up flying into the balcony, and I killed the drone. So it's just a weird timing, right? I was on Facebook looking for a replacement drone. This guy in Philadelphia, who I don't know personally, but I know him through the groups on Facebook around real estate media. He's like, hey, I got this top of the line thing. It's in perfect shape. I'm selling it for this much money because I'm gonna get the new one that's coming out. And I was like, here's my money. I need a replacement right away. Great deal. And like I think it's literally the next day after he shipped it, and it arrived today. The day after he shipped it, they announced, we're not launching this in America.
You're so lucky. Timing is everything.
Hey, this is Vegas. Luck counts.
Right, exactly. Hello, always found the house, baby.
Yeah. So there's statistics around drone photography that say like 5% over asking,
right,
or 5% over average with drones. I really believe that it's just another tool, right? Like you can't just throw the drone photos on the MLS and keep your fingers crossed. You really do have to market the home.
Right, of course.
So, a lot of people will just think like, we just got to get everything. And, I was literally at I came here from a listing photography appointment where they'd ordered a package with drone, and I actually talked them down into a lower package without drone. And the reason why is because behind the house is a power station.
Oh, so you don't want to show that.
Well,
I
I just went and looked at it from a drone perspective. I was like, okay, if we shoot the front of the house, like all we're going to see is power station behind the house, and we can't fly on the other side of the house because there's lines everywhere.
Right. Yeah.
And plus the electricity might interfere with communication.
See, I think that was so honest of you to really communicate that.
We're not here to just take people's money.
Right. That's why you're in the business so long.
But yeah, almost 6 years now. It'll be 6 years this year. But we just want to guide our clients to the best package for them. And I talked them down from a higher price package because I just didn't think that
the value, right.
But that's the thing. Like, you got to know, like, if your house backs up to the 215, maybe don't get drone.
Right.
So it's not,
because it does give you a beautiful bird's eye view, and then it kind of gives you a view of the community.
Yeah.
But if it's not that attractive, it's not that you're hiding it. Obviously, anybody's going to see it, but you don't want to highlight that.
Exactly. It's just and that's the problem is it really can highlight negative features.
Right.
So it's not for everyone.
But that just shows you how much integrity you have, and that's why I've worked with you since day one.
Oh, service with integrity.
Second customer. He said 125th, but whatever. I'm the first.
Service with integrity is our tagline.
I love it.
I'm an Air Force veteran,
Yes.
and integrity is the core value of the Air Force.
Yes.
So I've carried that over into this business.
I've never had a bad experience. You're always of your word. Everybody's on time, professional. It's always beautiful. And because I can trust you so much that it's going to be everything to turn out well, I can enjoy the experience. We laugh, we have great video, and because I know I'm in good hands, I don't have to worry about anything.
You have enough to worry about.
Yes, I do actually.
I mean, like you work with high net value homes. And,
right.
Sometimes homeowners can be difficult.
Yeah, they have high expectations.
Yeah, and I totally appreciate that level of stress. So if we can come in and just relieve some of that,
they do.
And that's something else I've seen as well that I think is kind of a superpower of ours. Is like I've seen in the group, some people would be like, the realtor needs to be ready. I'm going to show up with a camera.
Right.
And in my company, like, we are so much more than a camera operator.
So much, yeah.
We have to help direct and guide and script, which is why we don't let clients say welcome. We don't let clients introduce themselves on their own channel. That makes absolutely no sense.
Right.
You stand there and go, I'm Chrishena Stanley, and they're like, oh, that's what your
it
profile says.
Right.
Like,
they know your name.
Yeah.
That's how they want to
say your name at the end,
right?
To kind of remind people, but you got to come out in the first couple seconds with something interesting.
Right. Like that's helpful and to the audience.
Just not even so much helpful, but like intriguing.
Exciting, right? Yeah. Exactly, Tom. Grabs your attention.
And you know what does really well in this town? Like, here's a hack for all you realtors watching this. Like, the posts that we make that seem to do probably 50% better than most of the other posts, it's the agent in front of the house going, guess how much this amount of value or this amount of money gets you in Las Vegas. Like, this is what $975,000 gets you in Vegas.
Well, because it's great. You're giving them information, like really good information that they want to know. That's fabulous.
And how long does that hook take to say? Second and a half?
Yeah.
2 seconds?
Yeah.
Like, there's your hook. Then you're in the house.
$1 million gets you in Las Vegas. I love it.
Yeah, it's super simple, and those just we've seen.
They resonate.
We've seen the data because I track the analytics and Instagram. They trend better.
Isn't that fabulous? I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great hack. That's great information.
If you think about it, like if it's somebody in LA and they're in a $3 million thing, and they're like, look what you can get for half as much.
600 square foot apartment in Hollywood.
Yeah, with a bad roof.
Right. And then someone's like looking at a strip deal and they're like, oh, this is like, $3 million in Vegas. Well, I'm packing my bags.
100%.
Right? Because I'm tired of this leaky roof.
Yeah. It's like the incentive is there just from the value component of it.
Absolutely. So, and then it makes it very, like, it translates,
Right. It provides perspective because people understand money.
Exactly. Yeah.
At least people that have it.
Right. Understand money. I agree with you 100%. And I do know from working with you that you do help with the script and everything, which was always helpful. Remember, we always used to discuss, like, what are we going to say? How do we make it better?
Yeah. And that's the fun part that, me and ChatGPT have a very intimate relationship now.
I love ChatGPT.
But it's really gotten to know, like, who I am, who the company is, how we like to do things in certain types of properties.
Right.
And it's really, really quite good at what it does. But that's the other thing, like, we're always evolving. Like when we first did our first video 5 years ago, we're very different if we do one 5 weeks from now. You know, it's super, super different because we're always getting better.
It's always evolving, right? With technology and everything, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you always keep up with whatever the latest offerings is. Like you always offer the latest in technology.
Pretty much,
So,
And I'm trying to get to the point like trends. You know, people do something that's really cool, and it's almost in my industry that like real estate videographers create something that's really amazing looking to wow other real estate videographers.
Right.
Which is cool because it gets eyes on it, right? But we're all looking at this through a very subjective lens, you know, being professionals when you understand what the camera's doing, what the gimbal operator's doing, what the editing is doing to see this final product. So trends are good because it keeps attention on your profile and on your feed, but they're also like fleeting.
Right.
They have a very short shelf life.
Yeah.
You know, like fun transitions were in for 6 weeks and now they're out.
Right.
So I've been kind of keeping an eye on the future, and the one kind of thing that I haven't seen trend, which is kind of always a trend that also is not replicable or going to go out of style anytime soon is story. It's like, you know, from caveman times, it's how we passed down information was through story. Humans are hardwired for story.
Right.
So I've been really working in story into as much of our clients' content as we can get, and we're really just on the cusp of this. But I think that's the new trend.
Right.
It's the non-replicable, copyable, but not replicatable story.
Way to go. But yeah, that is really good information, and also it shows that you not only provide all of this, but you're purposely keeping up and trying to figure out what's the next thing.
I'm actually pretty passionate about what I do.
I could tell. I don't work with who you are.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have distractions like children.
Right.
So,
me neither. I have a dog.
We got 2. Yeah. So I just focus on the business. That's my baby.
Yeah.
You know, so it's and I am genuinely interested in seeing how people are telling stories and how people are creating these fun videos and
what works.
Yeah, what's trending and how do we do it? And you know, I'm always paying attention because to me it's important for my business.
Yes.
You know, but I'm also I'm genuinely intrigued. I'm always trying to learn something about it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's great because you could relate like that. You know, you can give that to your clients.
Trying to, yeah. I'm trying to stay at the forefront. You know, I see certain things happening in my industry that how can we optimize and capitalize on them?
Right.
So we just, you know, anything that we can do to help our clients more.
Right.
I want to be in front of them.
And that's why you have client retention. Because I know I've been with you for 5 years. I see a lot of your other clients. You have clients that stay with you. But once they start working with you, they typically don't go anywyer else.
Typically not, yeah.
Right.
We lose some.
And they're so happy. Well, some deserve to be lost.
That's true. We fired some too. Just because they got the money doesn't mean they're good.
Right, exactly. We don't need a headache. Sorry, life is too short for this. You're like impossible.
Yeah. And you know, realtors are like a whole mixed bag. All spectrum.
Well, oh my God, yeah. Oh God, yeah. Personalities, an array of personalities, So some do need to be fired.
It's been my great pleasure to raise prices almost every year and lose like the lower end price point
because you have to
conscious.
see the investment. You have to realize it is an investment. It's not cheap.
No, it's not.
But it's not cheap, but it's valuable.
That's the thing, right? Yeah. Like just trying to educate the difference between price, cost, and value is really difficult. Right. What I've realized is as we raise prices, we lose the people who are like the bargain shoppers because they're the ones who create the most problems anyway. Right. You know, like, I mean, you see these memes, like the difference between a $500 client and a $50,000 client, where the $500 client's like, we're building a relationship. This is a big investment for me. It's got to be this. I got to control all these things.
It's a different way of thinking.
And the $50,000 client's like, awesome, paid, thank you.
I see the value. Because at the end of the day, if you have gorgeous, if you see the value, you make the investment, you have the listing. The listing sells quicker, which means you can move on to the next listing quicker, which means that you make more money, but not only that, you will also have a client who's happy, you have a seller who's happy, so you're also retaining that client. Exactly. So if you really look at the big picture, it's well worth the investment. It
100%. And
if the value's there.
If the media helps you sell it for over asking and in shorter time than expected, then like the $2,000 for the big package, right? That's one thing. But like
big package.
All about the big package.
Oh my God, we're
Isn't-
off the deep end here.
Well, like, okay, you spend that money, you invest that money,
Right.
right? But isn't that referral because you
Right.
were over asking in a shorter duration than you were expecting?
The
Isn't
seller
that
is
worth?
so happy.
That's the thing that's worth the-
priceless.
Exactly.
That's priceless.
That's
Not
gonna-
only going to retain. Sorry.
No, you're going to
Yeah.
retain, but you're going to get maybe
Yeah,
the next
yes.
client quicker.
Right,
from
because they'll
that.
be so happy. Just like my clients during the election, they were like, "Oh my God, you're a lifesaver!" Like, I mean, they were in love with me because they already had a home that they had to move into.
Oh, it's like
So
a
it was
contingency thing.
pressure. Yeah. Yeah, so I was like, we're getting this done, baby. I'm calling Eon. We're gonna boom. We're gonna make it happen. We got the big package. and we did. And we did make it happen. We did make it happen. We did make it happen. But yeah, so most recently you sold a home. Well, you did photography for a home that sold in McDonald Highland, right?
Yeah.
And it sold like rather quickly. What's that? Could you tell us that story? Just
So I think the deal is done, but
Right.
what I was told was like we went in and it went on the market, and then like I think the first showing they got an offer
fabulous.
and they accepted, and they'd gotten an off market offer that wasn't quite as good, and like after the first showing, and again it's like the agent staged the home. She spent the money on
Right.
staging, and the house is a nice house in McDonald Highlands. It's a luxury home.
Of course.
And it's like maybe the right people, but like the media got them there. Like,
See?
how do they know they want to see the house unless they
That's
see
where
the
it
house?
starts. That's
Right.
where it starts, and
Exactly.
that's why it is worth. The value is there.
Yeah, and
And
we
I
have
can
that
tell you-
pulled up here.
So let's check it out, so you guys can see exactly what we're talking about.
Small 3-minute video. What is happening?
What can you get for under $5 million in McDonald Highlands? Let's take a look.
Drone.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So we chose this music because this client, Stacy, she likes classical
Very
cinematic.
theatrical.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
likes the style of music.
Yeah, but it's
Most-
soothing at the same time.
Yeah, most of the time we like to use something a little bit more upbeat that you can
Right.
dance to.
Yeah.
And I really love including music with lyrics because not a lot of people do.
Right, and I think it retains more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
But this client likes this kind of music.
But I like this too. It's it's like an opera. It's very
Yeah.
theatrical.
Speed run action there. I love it.
Look at we got bike.
We have rules when we film these. Like we try to do like a couple of wide shots, a couple of close-up
Yeah,
shots.
but you have to like delay, biking, all those things that somebody a buyer's gonna look for.
And we try to show sequences a certain way. Like that was the office, and then to the side office to the primary bedroom.
And you capture how huge the space is. Like
Yeah.
that bedroom is huge.
It's got a whole seating area with a sun window that to the left there. Big bathroom, steam shower. Like there's a steam shower time lapse. Like the music makes you want to go like row a
Right?
kayak in a fjord. And downstairs was cool. It's a big entertainment area, bar. They have a
Look
theater.
at that. And I love the color. Like,
And here, these are vacant rooms, so we just wanted to show them fast. So both of them had
Right.
sliding doors that connected to the outside, so we just went through them once. Without furniture, it's kind of boring.
right,
So
that's
we
to
just
just go,
get
yeah,
through
just so
them.
they know that the space is there.
Yeah.
Stacy!
Yeah, which is great. No, beautiful backyard. Like at night, it's just it's so
Oh yeah, that's
lovely to
nice.
shoot.
Right on the golf course.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you on the other side of this transaction.
Oh, I like that closer.
Yeah,
I
she-
can't wait to see on
she
the other
does that
side of
on
this
every-
transaction. I like that closer. I'm stealing that. Ah!
Let Stacy know.
Well, that video was amazing.
Thank you.
And that really does demonstrate how beautiful the whole photography videos are.
We've gotten very fortunate. Like we've gotten to a point in our game where we get to be in a lot of these luxury homes.
Yes.
Thanks to clients like you and allowing us to experiment and level up our game, because we level up and experiment on houses that we haven't been in before, and it's actually really interesting. Like we show up to a place we've never been, and we're expected to produce something like that in a couple of hours.
Right, I know. It's so true because you're not familiar with the home at all. It's your first time ever seeing it.
Yeah, and somebody pointed this out to me. It's not something I came
I
up
never
with.
just considered that.
I mean, either. It's like, wow. I mean, people are like, you just created like this really amazing
Beautiful
thing
art.
in 6 hours.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
with no prior knowledge of it. Sometimes you can look at Zillow if it's been on the market before, but a lot of these are, they were built by the people who are selling it. So it's a picture of the map of the dirt.
Right. And then you have to go in there and get the lay of the land and figure it all out within a few hours.
Yeah.
And make it, and you make it so beautiful. Like you really do know how to showcase the home. You really do.
It's a fun skill, and we're super fortunate. We're a quality brand, not a luxury brand. We do show a lot of luxury properties, but we service all our clients from your below median price to
20
super.
million.
Right.
Right.
We've done a $30 million house.
Right. Yeah.
So it's we because really the rules are the same.
Right.
How you shoot a $30 million house is effectively, at its core, kind of the same as you do a $300,000 condo, but you have to add a little bit more to the luxury stuff.
Right.
So we do. And I definitely think that our video product is one of the better ones in the Valley.
I could definitely testify to that. I'm your testimonial. I love you. I wouldn't go anywhere else.
Yeah, we need to
wouldn't
get more
go
listings so we can work together.
I know. Well, now that I am not doing as many flips, I'm gonna get back into the resale and have a lot more resale listings so we can work together more often.
I love it.
I'm excited about that. And I think also too, what's so beautiful is that you do give the same level of service no matter the price point, because it really is about the quality.
Well, I believe this, and I've trained my entire team. We're a team of 7 on the ground.
And they're all amazing people.
They're amazing people.
Yes.
We have 5 media pros, a full-time admin. She's our customer success representative, Abby.
She's so sweet.
Do you know her back? She's got the ideal background for dealing with realtors. Her background is faith-based disaster management.
I love it.
Realtors, like, everything is crisis.
Right. But she stays so calm and sweet. Right?
Exactly. It's amazing. Yeah. So we got a big team, and everyone knows that our business is just like your business. It's customer service.
Yeah, all the way.
We are in the customer service business. The product might be a super amazing video or photos of a house or a condo or whatever, or bare land.
Right.
But the business is the same. It is customer service. And
100%.
that's really where we shine. I did not know it at the time when I began growing, but I hire good people.
Yeah. Well, everybody I've worked with in your camp have all been super nice, super professional, amazing. I love that you guys, even when coming to a home, if you have to move anything to take the photo, you'll move it back. Even before, you don't have to be asked. You always cover your feet, your shoes.
Yeah, we wear blue booties in the house.
If I don't have the booties for the home, you guys bring your own booties.
Yeah.
Like if the homeowner does decide to stay during the photography process, you guys are so respectful and kind. Like it just makes everything so easy.
Yeah, we really take to heart that we are an extension of your brand. It's like if you hired a photographer and they came in
and they're just throwing stuff all over the place. Because it does happen though.
Yeah, they're in flip-flops and a pizza stained t-shirt or something. It's like, that's not a good representation
That
of you.
doesn't look very professional.
So, everyone on our team, we all wear the booties, we all wear closed-toed shoes. Everyone shows up with a collared branded shirt.
Right.
It's because we want to be more than the photography team you hired. We want to be your creative marketing partners.
Right. It's teamwork. It's a team effort.
100%. We love cameras.
Right.
We don't get to work with our cameras and make money from our cameras without you.
Right.
So we do consider this a partnership.
Right. Absolutely. And it's a beautiful partnership.
It really.
And I'm so happy I was your second client. Or 125th client.
86 and a half.
I just want to feel special here, people.
It's your
Right?
show. How do you not feel special?
I know, right? That's true. I am very special. I do count.
Special.
Okay. Special sometimes in the wrong way.
But this is one thing I love about working with you for 5 years. Like, I mean, we're not like super close, but we're close enough. We're chummy.
We are
You know?
close
Yeah.
enough. I consider you a friend.
I've gotten to know you a little bit. It's not.
Yes.
It's just not transactional anymore.
Right.
That's
right.
that's
No,
what I
it
love
is.
about having a
I
history.
know, that's what it's grown into.
Yeah,
You can call
exactly.
me if you have a flat tire, and I'll give you a number to call.
AAA. I have
Yeah.
AAA.
Okay, but sometimes it's more.
I'm not calling you in your cute little tight dress to come with my help with my tire. Almost. That's funny though.
On that note, well, I'm telling you guys, the value is there. Avia Media Group is completely professional. To me, it's bar none. You know, you get the best customer service, and also you know that whoever you hire to deal with your clients is an extension of you, and you know you're in good hands with them. They're gonna make you look like a rock star. They always make me look like a rock star, so I'm forever grateful. So I mean, I can't. The benefits of working with Eon and Avia Media are endless. I can't name them all, or we'll be here for like 5 hours and we're ready to go home. But thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, and then Eon, tell us where we can find you.
So we're pretty strong on the gram and YouTube. On Instagram, we're avia.media.group. Avia is just short for aviation. So avia.media.group, and Instagram, YouTube is youtube.com/Avia Media Group.
Fabulous. Avia Media Group.
Yep.
And you can always catch us on Always Bet on the House social media. Always Bet on the House. Easy enough.
Love it.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. It's been so fun. I love you.
Love you.
Love you.